Hello YouTube, I'm Patrick and this is Retards Anonymous. Now what you see here is my 58-gallon saltwater aquarium. Now it is quite unique and very fascinating to watch and see grow. It has been running for about 6 months now and I'm very satisfied with the success of my fish, my coral, and the overall well-being of it. Now in this process I've had a few dilemmas and problems, but they are easily fixed, and this is going to be a tour of my aquarium. Now my 58-gallon has been running for about 7 months now, and it has been doing very well, as I said. Now some of the dilemmas I had was cyanobacteria outbreak, ick, and that's pretty much it. But just to show you the success of my live rock and it maturing to coralline algae level. Now we have nice purple rock here that was once white. Now it has just taken off in full purple bloom, and it's just quite amazing to see such a transition in such a short amount of time. I got 3 fish and 3 shrimp. A peppermint shrimp, a cleaner shrimp, and a fire shrimp. They were all together for a long time now, for probably about 5 months. You're probably thinking, what's this idiot doing with 3 shrimp? They probably fight each other all the time. Actually, they don't. In a 58-gallon like this, I suppose they have enough room to, do their own thing and get along fine. The only remotely competitive I've seen them was after food. Now let's get into fish. My Ocellaris clownfish I've had for probably about, like a year. I had an old 20-gallon aquarium that was a complete catastrophic disaster. Now he survived it all, and he's still with me today. My firefish, he's been with me a long time too. I was quite nervous when adding this fish because on my old 20-gallon aquarium all I could keep was 1 fish in my aquarium. That's all I could keep alive, and I tried keeping many of these before and failed. But he's been doing well. Every time I used to enter the room, he always used to go scared into that little crevice there. But now he's matured enough and he has never been scared anymore. Now my yellow eye cold tang is the most recent fish I've ever purchased. He was purchased, I think, Friday at the Hidden Reef in Bristol, PA, and he was very cheap. They're only $35. But the only problem is he has a little bit of a minor ick problem, which is very well treatable for him. You can probably see it a little bit. He's not fully covered in it. He's not too severe. And I've been treating them with this stuff I purchased. It was very expensive, Chemimarine. And what this does, it's a multi-agent product, and it is used to give the fish a giant coat of slime, so the parasite cryptocranium, I think it's called, or something like that, does not penetrate through the slime and get to the fish's body and feed off it. And it also lures the free-floating form of the ick, or cryptocranium, or whatever it's called. It lures it, and then it gives it malnutrition. There's like particles that are in that chemical that lures the ick to it, and then it dies of malnutrition. So, also, the other problem, the cyanobacteria outbreak that happened probably about last month at this point. Now, started in the sump, and it was a minor problem. I didn't really see it as much, and it was growing on my Kata ball, and when I disturbed the sump to try to get it off the Kata ball, the Catamorph algae, that is, it spread to my Gorgian tree, which is the only coral I have in my aquarium as of right now. And you can still see it floating on it a little bit. It probably had it on it 4 times. I tried clearing it off before I tried clearing it off so many times. Now I just let it stay on there because it's really dying now. Since I've added that stuff, I'll show you it. This is called Exidol. It is another type of bacteria that kills and eats the cyanobacteria. It is a predator to it, and I am very happy with the success. It says it takes about 5 days to see the results, and I've seen it. You know, it's 5 days treating the aquarium with it now. Now, the Tang is very playful. As you can see here, he loves pecking at the rock. Doesn't cause any harm. He's not one of them super aggressive ones. I never saw him attack any of the new fish. I mean, any of the old fish or any of the shrimp or any of that. Yeah, all is very well in this aquarium. I also have a feather duster up there I haven't mentioned. And the only thing that is near death is my sponge up there, sadly. I know that they're not supposed to be in the sun like that, and that they don't need photosynthesis, but I like that location, and I guess he just didn't do well there. I put him in an area of high flow, and that's, you know, the return, but I guess he's dead. For lighting, I have T5s, 6 bulbs. 2 of them are white, 2 of them are all spectrum, and 2 of them are blue. And the outcome is gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous rock. That's all I gotta say, guys. So I would recommend, if you have a 58 Oceanic like this, I'd recommend T5s. You know, I'm planning on getting some nice, like stony coral, like, you know, brain coral and stuff like that, like leather coral. But that is pretty much it for this update, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next update.